Hey everyone, my name is Sally. I'm a certified Zoho developer, and today I invited one of my best clients who has been with me for, I would say, more than 1 year, right? Gary Koplin. He's the tech consultant for Cosmetic GYN, which is more like a medical industry. And we did their CRM data migration from third-party Salesforce, and also did some customization and workflow for their CRM. Hi, Gary.
Hi, Sally.
How are
Thanks for
you?
inviting me on.
Thank you. Thank you for coming too. So today, thank you. I think I want you introduce maybe your company for a little bit, and also tell us like, what did you, before you move into Zoho and using Salesforce, how did you feel? Why you move into Zoho from the other third-party system?
Okay, so I work with Dr. Helparn, Dr. Troy Helparn. She's the medical director and founder of the Cosmetic Gynecology Center of San Antonio. And I know that a lot of people out there are going to be going, what is that? So you can find out by going to cosmeticgyn.net and read all about her practice. But she has a unique practice in that she does not accept insurance. It's a case practice because the insurance companies don't pay for the type of procedures that she does at this time. And so we were using Salesforce for about almost a decade. And we used it to keep track of patients who called in, and also patients who filled out the contact form on the website, and also other sources where people
appointments, right?
Appointments, yes. We would use it to keep track of their pertinent contact info, as well as their appointment times, and also all correspondence that went from the office to the patient and vice versa. Okay. And so, like I said, we were using them for about a decade. The challenge is that we started with them, and there wasn't really anything out at the time that could really do the kind of thing that we wanted, which was to keep track of all the people who were calling in and coming to us.
Like 10 years ago, Salesforce kind of dominant, right? Yeah, Zoho probably not.
Yes. And so, a couple of things. It's very, very expensive. Salesforce is really designed for the enterprise. It's also complex, okay? Meaning that, you need a lot of training to use it. Number two, you need somebody, developer, because they don't provide any kind of assistance with that. You need a developer to put together the tools that you need, the components, so that you can use it for whatever needs that you might have. And then, thirdly, trying to get hold of somebody at Salesforce is very, very challenging. Okay. Yeah, they have support, but they don't answer the phone, or you have to get a very super expensive plan. And so it's really not made for the small to medium-sized business. It's really for the enterprise business. And so our contract had come up, and we were looking for another solution. And I started looking around, and I discovered Zoho. And I like Zoho for a lot of different reasons, but we can talk about that.
I know. Thank you so much. Because as Gary, you said, when I first heard from you, you mentioned that you used Salesforce for like 12 years. And actually the challenging, not for us, but for a company who's been on Salesforce for more than 10 years, is how to move all the data from one to another new one, right? That's number one. Number two is, how can we find someone you really trust and to do it? And also need to make sure that's HIPAA applies, right? So you need to make sure, the data. That's one thing Zoho good at too, I think.
Yes. So I think, number one and most important is finding a good person. And, I feel very good about it. I mean, I found Sally on the Zoho website as one of their recommended developers. And so at least I knew, okay, I've got somebody who knows Zoho and, is part of the Zoho team, so to speak, and is on the Zoho website being recommended by them. So that's a plus. And then also the fact that you were involved with the LA Zoho
User leader.
user group, right? Was a big plus to me also.
Oh, nice. I am actually going in 2 weeks again. And if anyone interested, I'm going to do a whole video shooting that day too. It's going to be really fun with the Zoho staff coming from a corporation. Yeah, thanks for mentioning that. Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, we needed to migrate, 12 years worth of data, patient data from Salesforce over to Zoho. Okay, that's no easy challenge. Sally did it, and she did it very well. So we were very happy about that. And then in addition, we needed different functionality, things that we had always wanted, but we didn't have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. And so, now, not only can we send automated email responses out to people who are inquiring about the services, but, it's all integrated into our website. We have Sales IQ, which is, the chat feature that integrates into your website. And so, we're very happy with that. And because people come to the website, they have questions, they want questions
Lead
answered.
generation, right?
Right. Okay. And now you're there, right? Right. You meet them right on your own turf, so to speak.
Yes. And also I remember days that I was going to train. I trained your the staff, the nurses, right? Even though they're not tech person, but
Absolutely.
but I think we took our time to explain little by little. I think the whole clinic actually now function really well based on Zoho, which I'm really glad.
Yes. So, the staff, it's a medical staff. They're not a tech savvy staff. And so, the years that we were using Salesforce, it was challenging for them. They always tried to do things and they couldn't get everything that they wanted.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
yeah. Yeah. And so, now that we have Zoho, it's so easy. They just input the data that they want and everything's all integrated now, and it makes it a lot easier for them.
Yeah. Well, we can always talk more about what other Zoho apps may benefit the company, and because we have Zoho One, right? Zoho One Suite.
Zoho One.
Yeah. Okay, I'm glad. So today, I think that's it. Thank you, Gary, for coming to the interview. And this is something I didn't mention is when I met Gary, I was solo by myself, a freelancer. But actually, I started my own company, SaaS, Tech Inc., SAZ, like April, just about 5 months ago, which the company is really doing great. But me and Gary had a different relationship. Now we become friends. We're friends too, right? That's the goal of businesses. Sometimes not really just business. It's you have relationship with others, and you do things with your heart. That you serve the best customer service. That's another thing that ZAS Tech Inc. is trying to provide everyone as well.
I think one thing I just want to mention, Sally, for anybody who might be, looking at Zoho and needing help setting it up and getting everything done.
Yeah.
I want to say that SAS Tech and Sally have done a magnificent job. They walked us through the process. When we needed stuff done, they took care of it right away. And, they made it easy for us. And I think that anybody out there, that's all they want. Okay, they want somebody to take care of them, do what they say they're going to do, and then, teach them, train them how to use it, and then go out there and do it. So, we're very grateful for that.
Thank you, Gary.
All right.
Okay, that's it for today then. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.